Okay, I'm not actually sad, not actually down in the dumps. I'm blessed and humbled and fortunate where, hey, I have disposable income sitting there to make the decision of passing on a $700 sneaker. That's about what it would cost me in the end for this sneaker now. Do I want it? Absolutely. Had my eye on it for a while. I took a major L like a lot of you when it first released. And unfortunately, I've just never gotten it. Now, could I have purchased it this month? Yes, I could have. Did I? No. So last month it was a $900 Kobe that I passed on. And listen, do these moments hurt just a little? Do they feel good in the end, understanding that I've just upped my net worth by $700? Yes, and that's the moral of the story. That's why we're here. So what sneaker am I talking about? The Nike Sacai LD Waffle. And the very, very fun, colorful, the red, blue, and red, blue, and yellow colorway. So that's what I passed on. Why did I pass on it? Let's watch and see.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Change. Thank you again so much for tuning in to another video, especially these, because they're not unboxings or reviews of Fog Essentials or Supreme or anything like that, or a sneaker. We're mixing in life priorities, opportunity costs. So if you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, especially if you feel this adds value to the community at all. I guess that's really what it comes down to. Do you feel like this adds value to the community at all? Because I'm speaking more importantly to young adults. Just know there's an opportunity cost for everything. If you walk through, door A and you didn't choose door B or C, well, you never know what could be behind there, but you're also absolutely giving those options up once you chose A. And so we'll just talk about the door that I chose, and yeah, I'm content. I'm cool. I'm okay with that. Two Shoes crew, thank you guys for tuning in to another video. So again, last month passed on a $900 Kobe. Yes, I absolutely wanted that Kobe. Still want that Kobe. If you haven't checked out my video for sneakers that are on the list for me to possibly pay resale for by the end of the year, then go ahead and sound off, on that video, which one is your favorite of those. Because the undefeated, the camo Pro Tour one is on that list. And last month we talked about the white undefeated pair. So this month we're talking about an LD Waffle Sacai. So that's what I'm passing on this month. So all in all, it is on, StockX. On StockX, so I would get a 6.5, and it run me $739.01 after it's all said and done. So why am I passing on it? Gotta make quality decisions, right? Quality decisions. Like the quality bags that you could pick up via SolePremise. You should know this by now, but thank you to them absolutely for sponsoring this video. There are a few go-to things in life. You guys can usually find me rocking a Rastaclat bracelet, which you all see here, but also kicks, hoodies, and if I have to go anywhere, especially for projects where I'm hauling a lot of shoes or clothes, just go ahead, grab a SolePremise bag, and you know where to find the link for that right in the description. If you guys are ever curious, yeah, you can just always check the links in the description, and those are ways that you can support me. But back to the actual point of this video. Yeah, continuously paying on student loans. Now, if you are not aware, student loan debt forgiveness and relief, that wasn't really on the table for the budget or agenda by the executive branch that was announced. And am I shocked? No, not really, because again, I have a dark sense of humor, especially when it comes to watching House of Cards. And if you're very familiar with season 1 and what they were trying to roll out in the first 100 days of education reform, it's just kind of reminiscent and takes me back, and I laugh a little. But I said it in the beginning, okay, of this year. I'm not looking for a politician to be a savior for me. Yes, I took out those student loans, so they are my responsibility to pay off in the end, if we're just being honest. So also to add to that, I have the means to pay on them aggressively. So that's what I'm doing while still buying things that I like within reason. So I passed on picking up a sneaker that I really, really want. Now there are other things I could have passed on. And also, side note, this month it's $700. It's not $900 because I had other life stuff that I had to deal with. All right. When you have a dog and they're costing you vet visits and whatnot, you have to reallocate some funds, but that's fine because the cash is available on hand. So it's $700 this month. It should just go right back to $900 next month towards the principal of a student loan. Now, last month, the student loan was actually, or no, this month technically, was paid off in full. So now I'm knocking out another one. I think I'll have like 4 or something total after that. I don't know. I'll have to check, but it's being knocked out. It's gone. So the way I look at it, yes, I could right now in this moment add a $700 sneaker to my collection based on the secondary market value, or I could up my net worth by $700. That's exactly what you're doing. Every single time you pay down a debt or a liability, your liabilities are going down, but your assets should be going up, which they always are because I have compound interest for certain accounts right now, like my retirement fund, which we'll talk about that like next month or a little bit later on. But liability went down, which means my net worth went up, which I don't think that's a bad thing whatsoever. And that sneaker will be there. Like, God willing, the sneaker actually decreases in value over time so that I don't have to pay $700 if I want it. But I had the option. I just didn't do it. And why do I do this series? Because I don't think we touch on fiscal responsibility enough when it comes to, you know, just sneakers in general. Like, this entire space is about consumerism. Don't get me wrong. Storytelling and emotions are certainly in there for us. Childhood, nostalgia, inspiration, motivation from some of our favorite people like Kobe Bryant. But, you know, too often we don't talk about what else comes with it, you know, in life. And I just think making sure that you are handling your business, handling money well, is something that we should probably highlight a little bit more. And I'm not just talking about stocks and crypto. Like, yes, that's something that you can do, but day to day, how about this? If you don't manage your actual income well, you don't have disposable income to then go throw into the cryptocurrency market. Does that make sense? Hopefully that does. So thank you for tuning into this video. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.